Hello guys, welcome to my channel. This channel is identified as Prof. Kendon. This is where we share issues that happen in the society, most especially in African community. Well, today is my first appearance on YouTube, and this is my first video. And the topic of our discussion today is school really a scam? This question was, bettered out of one general saying we normally do say in Nigeria, school na scam. We say school na scam. So actually, the first time I heard this saying, I wasn't touched that much, but it gives me concern when I heard underaged kids below 13, even from 10, you can even see kids at the age of 8, 9 years old saying school na scam. That is, that school is a scam. Going to school, acquiring knowledge, acquiring formal education is a scam. So it gives me worries. And that is why I decided to maybe lend my voice to be able to contribute to some of the anomalies that are going on in the society, most especially we that are Africans. Yes, school is really important. And I think that going to school has lots of benefits to everyone. But I think the meaning of school has been misconstrued, seeing that people are not looking at the natural gains of going to school, but people are saying what school would make them to achieve. And when they go to school with that such expectation, and after their education, and they couldn't be able to achieve those expectations, then they turn out and say and describe school in quote is a scam. But let us look at the positive aspect naturally, without having any strings attached to going to school and acquiring education. What is school? That is my question. I say, for me, school is where we learn and acquire knowledge. It is most important that parents should be able to look at their kids and be able to impact them positively to have the right thinking pattern. When you see a child at the age of 8, at the age of 9, even 10, at that tender level, saying that school na scam, then we'll be able to know the movement, the progression of that kind of society, how it's going to be in the next 100 years to come. And if those children are not taught right, you see, they will now transfer their understanding to other peers, and you see them in groups having such mentality and the kind of a misconception about school. I know we Africans, there are so many things that might, can I say, prompted such saying because of environmental factors, political factors, and otherwise. But remember, the most important aspect of going to school is not only for me to go to school and make money. No. School impacts on individuals' well-being, right? The way you think, the way you behave, the way you do things. We can run this comparison, right? Check out someone that attended the school, acquired formal knowledge, and someone that didn't go to school. How not everybody, not everybody plays, but how they tend to behave in the society, right? So, most important thing that it changes how people reason, how people, how you behave to one another. And let me say, going to school, you know, helps someone to nurture someone's character, someone's behavior, someone's emotion, someone's, psychological behavior and reasoning, even build your cognitive ability, right? All these things are what we can gain from going to school naturally. Like what I mean, natural means that I want to go to school to be a better person, right? So now, when we talk about, when you see those wonderful children saying those things or such things, you will see that um, I wouldn't say that they lack family training, no, but it will be that they, they, their environment, really influence their reasoning. Maybe coming from a poor background, you know, children they are very smart, seeing how people that are people that are wealthy, how they are being worshipped, you know, and how people that really acquired education, that really went to school, how they were being mocked at, laughed at, and then how they are being treated in the society, thinking that, calling them names that, oh, you go to school and you are poor and all that. And then we then equate money with respect. I think such society is bound not to progress. And yes, we also have this another question. Like people do say, in our community, you know, can going to school make someone successful? For me to be able to reply to this question, I would say my intention of going to school might be different from the intention of the other person, someone else going to school. My intention wanting to be educated might be different from others. Um, you know, I can say yes and no. Going to school, you can one core reasons, or when you say advantage, is that you are going to be exposed to different knowledge, right? I think the ability for someone to implement the acquired knowledge from school determines how successful that person is going to be. But also, we will say some people that didn't go to school doing better than people that went to school. So when you be able to compare these two things, you will see that going to school might not really be, I cannot say 100%, but though it will contribute to someone. But my point is the ability for someone to convert the acquired knowledge and implement the ideas determines how the person is going to do what to be successful in the society. But one can also ask, why is it that people that didn't go to school, people like some people that didn't go to school but they are doing so well, they are wealthy, and also employing other people that graduated from the school? Remember, those people, remember here, they said information is free for someone to access. So, those guys, most of them, they know how to utilize the little knowledge they have. And another thing is that such people They are very smart. They learn from the environment. Remember, there are two forms of education or learning. We have formal way, formal learning, and informal learning. But these two forms, they're also part of learning. So we can be in the four walls of academic environment, to learn formal education and all that. But some people don't have the opportunity of that. But they have peers, they have friends that have the knowledge. They learn from them, right? They learn from what they see, and they now implement the ideas. So I'll be able to use this opportunity to advise parents to be able to look at what their children are learning, what they are saying, who they follow, who they go along with, who is their friend and all that, who, how they do things, and also check the way the kind of information they are assimilating. With that, we can be able to raise children that will be technocrats. Children will value education, not seeing school as a means to an end, where you depend on school to be able to, your only reason to going to school is to make money. Let me finish school and be able to get a good job. Yes, it's a good one. But I'll also say there are other things that going to school can bring to someone's life, like changing someone's views of life, changing someone's behavior, nurture someone's character, be able to, enlighten someone to be able to make use of the knowledge he or she has, and they use it to, expand yourself. So, and I will stop here for today, but I also want you guys to be able to contribute to this topic. The next video will be on the African cultural perception of school. So with that, if you have any views on what I just said, please feel free to comment in the comment section, and I will be there to reply to your responses and also communicate further with you. And I also want you guys to help me share, like, and subscribe, share to your friends. This YouTube channel is going to be a very informative, educative, and enlightened channel for us to learn, for us to be able to straighten some anomalies that are out there in our community, and be able to reclaim our community back to, making it a better place for everybody to be and enjoy. Thank you, and remain blessed. Bye bye.